What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going over my trade today. Today is May 17th. So happy May 17th to everybody. Today's a Tuesday. I only took one trade today. I'll be giving you guys a little bit of some SPY analysis to give you a further understanding on why I took this trade. I'm going to be showing you my entries, my exits, and a little bit of psychology on why I took this trade. But before I show you the trade, let's type in ticker symbol SPY and take a look at SPY's 180-day chart. So now I have the 180-day chart up on the top. I have the 1 day, 1 minute on the bottom. Um, I have the tape over here, level 2 or time and sales. But okay, as you guys can see, consistent downtrend on SPY over the last, let's say, month. Now, what I had noticed on this ticker symbol SPY is that we had a huge flush to the downside. As you guys can see, a huge flush, but it had created a resistance at this 405.50 level, 405.50 level, 404 level. So it was kind of trading within a resistance range, and today we had gapped up, as you guys can see on the bottom. We had a huge move up, gap up in the morning, had created some higher resistance levels, also created a pre-market higher support. Now, what had happened in the morning is we had an initial flush to the downside, following with a a lower high, and then another flush to the downside. Uh, try to push up once again, and once again it just flushed even further down and had broken this morning support level. As you guys can see, that touched here and that touched here. So we had broke this morning support and we had a continuation to the downside, and so that's what I was taking a look at while taking my Walmart trade. So taking a look at Walmart before anything, the 180-day chart, as you guys can see, had a big gap down. It was a catalyst on Walmart that led to its gap down. As you guys can see, this white line is a support level, and the support level is a 135 whole number. As you guys can see, touched here, had tried to break down here and bounced, tried to touch here once again and bounced. And now I was taking a look at this 135 level when taking this trade, knowing it was a big support. But at the same time, if we could get at least a quick flush to the downside in my favor, that I was going to be looking to scalp this trade just for some quick profit. So now taking a look at the 1 day, 1 minute chart. I can zoom this out, I think. Let me see. Oh, it doesn't let me, but okay. So taking a look at the bottom chart, as you guys can see, big gap down, created a support level at this 137.30 level. Had bounced once, twice, 3 times before market open. Had a resistance level at this 140 whole number. Got a rejection once, twice, and had a continuation to the downside before market open. So if we zoom in a little bit, as you guys can see, we have a series of lower highs. Try to push the downside, bounced off of this level, had a lower high. Its pre-market resistance, its pre-market support level started acting as a resistance level and had its continuation to the downside. Once again, found a support level, created a lower resistance, lower support. Its previous support level was not acting as a resistance level, and it was continuing to the downside. So this is what I was looking to trade in the favor of this momentum, knowing, and this is kind of why I got out quickly and was only looking for a scalp. Well, the reason behind that was it had such a great move. Like, it had such a big move already, like 15 points, which is about 10% of Walmart's stock. It's about a 10% difference 10% for any big company is a huge like either gain or loss. But with that being said, um, it's due for a pullback. It was due for a pullback, but I was just playing in the momentum. I was playing with the favor. I was playing with the trend. I was playing with, you can say, the mass, and just trying to, make a quick profit off of that. So that's the reason why I decided to scalp and got in and got out the way I did. So now we can show you my entries. So we had created this support level. This was the 135 level, by the way, as you guys can see above, this huge support level. So I was looking, it had one rejection, it got bought up, created a lower resistance, previous support level had became a resistance, and it came down, got rejected once again, lower resistance, and it started creating a consolidation on this 135 level. I got in at this 135 looking for the break of 135 with a stop loss of about 50 cents, looking for a quick scalp to the downside, at least looking for 2 to 1 on my money. So I had held through these two candles, anticipating a continuation to the downside, at least a bigger flush than what it had gave me, but ended up wicking to the upside. And I had just decided to get out because knowing the stock has already moved so much to the downside, it was more than due for a pullback and at least a little bit of a bounce. So I was just looking to play in the favor of this morning momentum. I didn't get what I was looking for, so I got out where it made sense to me for like a really tiny loss. But overall, I think this was a great trade. I was trading with the momentum. Had a good risk reward. I got in where it made sense, a consolidation period above a support level with lower resistance levels, and looking for a breakdown and a continuation to the momentum. So I was trading with the trend, and I got out where it made sense. Now I could have got out from my stop, but just knowing that it wasn't able to hold under this 135 level and not have a continuation, that sellers were clearly not in control and that buyers would probably step in like it had once and twice and would most likely create a bounce, which it ended up doing, as you guys can see. So that's the reason why I got in and out of that trade. So if this helped in any way, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I really appreciate you for watching.